Hey guys, in this video we will learn about advance of the functions. We already know the functions, we already done the function also, but here we will learn the especially first class functions, or you can say Variadic functions. The functions can be, we can assign to a variable, we can pass as a parameter also, or even that return type also can possible. Let's see the practically. Okay, suppose this one already we cite, we can assign a functions to a variable. So over here it is the variable that we are assigning anonymous function. This concept we call anonymous functions. Okay, or we can say function as a variable, we can say also. So now greet we will call through this variable name. We need to call function does not have name, but we can call it over there. This is generally we'll use it whenever we wanted to use it one time, or we can say when we pass to function as a parameter. Okay, let's see the another example, function as a parameter. So suppose over here I'm declaring function as a parameter. Suppose we have declaring some function, this is add, that will take the two parameter and return is integer, and this is the basically operation we are doing, additions, and there we are doing multiplications. Okay, now we will make a common functions, or I'll make it the down, and simple functions apply operations, and it has the value. Okay, suppose x, y, and we have integer, and we have one operations. Okay, suppose it has the two value a and b, that is correct, and we want to return it also. And one more thing, as a parameter we need to pass, suppose we are having the function also. Functions will take two parameter and it will also return it. So this is the, it will actually accept a function as a parameter. Whatever the functions we will get it, suppose we need to pass these two parameters. Okay, so now we need to call this function over here. So over here simply I can just say so over here we will call a function as an argument. So I can just simply say this is the value. So over here we can say simply result and result2, and this is the two parameter we are passing, that will goes to a and b, and this is the function. This function as a parameter will goes and it will execute over here. So in some other programming language we call predicate, delegate, and callback also. So this is the way we can pass a functions. Okay, so functions, we can do function with multiple things. So run it, go run main.com. So this is the output will become, right? So another example, function as a return type. Suppose I want to make a function that will return a function. Over here we are returning integer, but if it possible we can return a function also. So that already the similar kind of program already we done when we learned about the closure. Okay, earlier video I explained to you. So we can make, okay, so we can make it over here like a way. So this is get greeter, and it will return a functions over here. There, this is also function. So guys, this is also closure because it has the inner function that will access the variable of the outer functions. Okay, that is also concept of the closure. How to call these functions, and it is return type is function only. This is only. So when we call this one, it will return another function. That another function also we can call it. For example, over here I am calling, this is the get greeter, this is the functions. Okay, and here we pass hello or holo in Spanish, whatever the word will become, and this is the basically the person name. So it will come like it. Let's run it also. Okay, hello Bob and hello Charles will become. Okay, next concept. Okay, right now whatever the type we are making, all are the simple type. Okay, we can make, as we know that we can make complex type also. To complex type means whatever the return type or whatever we are passing it, we can make the type also like a way. Okay, now already we done this one, like apply operation. For example, I am just using one more function similar to this one, operator. Here this is the type, so here also I use this one only guys, so I can make it over here the same thing also. Okay, now I need to call this one, so simply I can call, or I can say first custom type. How I will call it? To call this function, I need to make the two function with the type math function. So math function is nothing, the type only over here, right? So I just simply say 1, and this is simply say 2, because already we made it actually on the top. So I'm just simply say 2 only. Okay, now I can just simply call it. So operator, I need to pass it the function name. So in operator I will pass the two parameter plus one function name. So this is the function name and this is the function name also. Okay, one more thing, if I need to pass like even, I can pass this function directly over here also. This is what This is anonymous functions. So this function I'm not giving any name, I'm not putting in a variable, and directly also I can pass it, right? So this is all the way we can do. So this is the way also we can do. Okay. Another thing is we have one more concept that is called Variadic function. Variadic function is saying that suppose I wanted to make a function that will sum of the 2 number, or it can be sum of the 3 number, or it can be sum of the any number also. So there we can pass copy separated. So how will make the Variadic function? Suppose I am making it over here function sum, and it will hold the number and suppose integer, and here we have integer. So how many parameter it will get? One only, right? Suppose I am just saying total and equal to 0, and if I want it should take n number of parameter, then I need to make it dot dot dot. This is the way we can do, and that operator or that access symbol we already saw it into slice also, that is ellipsis. Okay, I can just simply run loop and this number, and whatever the total we can add it. Finally we'll return it total over here. So this is the way we can get it. Okay, and one more thing guys, this we need to write down before integer. Now we call it simply, I can call it and number of parameter. I can pass 2, I can pass 5 parameter, or I can pass the blank also. So this is the way we can actually make it if we don't know how much variables we will get it. So we can write down this one. This is in JavaScript also we have similar operator, that is we call rest and spread operator, right? We know that. One more thing, if you remember, we already done such a kind thing without actually this operator through the interface also. There we need to be find out the kind also, what kind of things is coming, and it won't be converted directly over there in a form of the, you can say iterable, or you can say collections. We need to make it manually over there, right? But the good part of this one, the by default whatever it is coming, it will become collections, and this is the convenient for actually passing the n number of the parameter over here. So that's it guys, this is all about the functions. So we can do the function in all this way also. Thank you guys, have a nice day, see you in the next video.